Time for baseball now on the show as we give you a look inside Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Chicago White Sox. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Jeff Samardzija, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, his last three outings have been, I'd say, inconsistent. They haven't been good. His ERA is over 4, just giving up too many runs. And when you give up that many runs, you're not going to win games.
Standing in, Michael Lee. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Houston, right fielder Michael Lee.
And this will be fouled away. Harold, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, man, I mean, this is a big game. Nobody likes to get swept in a series. Losing the first 2 games kind of put their backs against the wall. We'll see how they respond as they try to get one win in this place as they get ready to get out of here.
Nieuwenhuis is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. He's coming off a month where he had double-digit totals in home runs. If you're looking at one category and you like the long ball, this is the guy to watch. One of the best power threats in the game right now.
Standing in, Mike Trout. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers. First pitch on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Our temperature, hot but not overly hot, 87 degrees here at first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. That's 2-0.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
And there's a swing and a miss, 2-1 now. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Well, the way I see Ed, he gets a lot of respect for his strike zone. There's not a lot of umpires in the league that have the kind of respect he does. He's consistent, he's got a great zone, and he's well respected across the board.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can forget about it. This ball is gone. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout, number 36 on the year for him, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Now in the box, Gary Cox having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back, I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That misses, 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Oh, and that liner caught him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So stepping in, David Lee, 22 home runs on the ledger for him so far this year. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball one. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
1-0 count. Here it is. Grounded foul. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Runner at first here, one man out. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Gillespie camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
Batting fifth, third baseman, number 3.
Stepping up now, number 3. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Two out with the man at first. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Here's a look over to first. And the throw's in fact dropped. Has a look, now the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Now a move over to first, and the runner back. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit hard on the ground to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Astros off and running on the solo homer. On to the bottom of the first now on the south side. And Houston's off to an early 1-0 lead. Luis Rodriguez is on the mound for Houston in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, he has got an excellent strikeout to walk ratio. He's dominating hitters. He doesn't walk guys. He's around the plate. And that number alone just tells me his stuff is dominating and hitters can't catch up to it. Let's watch him execute in this game.
Here's Connor Gillespie. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Connor Gillespie.
And that pitch catches the inside corner. Harold, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Well, Matt, it's nice to wake up in a day game and know your ace is going to be on the mound. It's just one of those win days. Seems like you got to the park early, and before you know it, the game's going to be over and you're going to have a W. Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I'm looking for a big-time performance out of Alexei Ramirez. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Digging in, number 15. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
1-0 pitch is a splitter in there, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
At the plate, Todd Frazier. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
When you're on the road, you look for that one guy that's going to be able to get that W for you, and you consider it a win day. He's starting off nice right now. 2 strikeouts in the bottom of the first. You got to be thinking, this is our guy. This is a chance to get a W.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The pitch. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Oh, what a play. Now, you got to rule that a base hit, but man, the shortstop made a great effort on that just to knock the ball down. But that's going to be ruled a hit, no doubt about it.
At the plate, David Peralta. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. First delivery to him on the way. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
Tying run at first base. He's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. He pulls this one into right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Another hit in the inning. The second runner on base now. Look, you have to get to this guy early before he settles in and executes all his pitches. This could be the main inning of the game right here.
Here's Ben Zobrist now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. A dozen home runs and an even 40 RBIs. 1-0 pitch on the way. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. One now to Zobrist. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Zobrist awaiting the 2-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. Count is full. Here's the pitch. That's foul off to the left side as he makes him do it again. 3-2. High pop up. Number 3 is there for it. And that ends the inning. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Now at the plate, Jose Altuve. He matches up with Jeff Samardzija to get the inning underway. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And there's out number 1.
Well, let's take a look at the White Sox defense brought to you by Majestic. They are in the top 5 in the most errors committed by a team. So it's not just one player that's kicking the ball, but it's been routinely as a team. And when you're giving up that many errors and make that many mistakes, you're not going to win many ball games.
Here's Albert now. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Hit sharply on the ground. And Pujols is aboard. That's a base hit.
That's the 7th game he's hit in. Look out. 7 games. That's 1 week of feeling pretty good. Let's see how long he can make this last.
So here's Joe Mauer. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season. No doubt about that. First pitch on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Runners on first with 1 down. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peralta has a beat on it. 2 gone. And the throw in gets away from him. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, number 30.
Now batting, number 30. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. At first is Pujols, the pitch. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
Matt, this is where that guy on first base is distracting the pitcher. I guarantee you, he's down 2-0. He's not focused on the hitter. This is where you get hurt. I love it when a guy on first can run.
A runner on first with 2 away. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Gillespie will put this one away, and the side is retired. It'll be Alexi Ramirez's turn when we come back. It's the Astros 1 and the White Sox nothing. Stepping in, Alexi Ramirez. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
That's a pitch to build on right there. In this ballpark, the ball's flying. You want to keep the ball down. That was excellent.
A windup and the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Ready with the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here comes another 0-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Well, let's take a look at the Astros defensively, brought to you by Majestic.
Number 52.
And in the outfield, Mike Trout. May as well say highlight Mike, because every night it seems like he's putting on a highlight reel play. He can go get them left, right, center, climb a wall like Spider-Man if he needs to.
Now at the plate, number 52, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Ripped on the ground to first. A dive by Pujols. In time.
Batting 8.
Outstanding play over there at first. That ball was headed for the hole, but he pulled it in on a dive. Then great presence of mind to take it himself for the out.
Stepping in now, Kirk Neuenhuis. Hard on the ground toward short. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail this one 1-0. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side as we get a nice look at the Chicago skyline from above the shores of Lake Michigan. Striding in once again, Michael Lee. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Soft liner to the right side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Up next for the Astros, center fielder Mike Trout.
trying to pick things up where he left off, Mike Trout. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Into the windup and the pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty. One man out. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Peralta looking up and it's gone. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game, and the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
In now, Gary Cox.
Gary
As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. One out, nobody on. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
This ball's grounded foul. And he misses again. Ball 3.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. Gillespie is there. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, David Lee.
Ready for another chance. David Lee 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
I love the hitting streak. I was glad to see him get that knock. I was hoping we weren't going to jinx him.
Into the box now, number 3, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
2 out with the man at first. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
2 takes and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
And prior to the 0-2, we'll move to first. And the runner will get back standing. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 32 now for the season as the Astros have opened it up now 4-0.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff, homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Altuve.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Here he is falling behind again, 2-0. This has been a big part of his struggles. You can't pitch from behind and in hitters counts all the time.
And now a pitch on the way. This one's down to third. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Well, Matt, that's his 6th game. He's got a base hit in now. You got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging back pretty good.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And stepping in the former MVP, Albert Pujols. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And the runner back in standing. Another look to first. Runner back safely. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
Well, I tell you what, they've already scored 3 runs, but with that guy over there who can run on first base, I might keep the gas pedal down and send him right here and just keep the pressure on him.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
1-1. Here it comes. A pitch out. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
3 runs already home here.
Nope.
3-1 now as that misses down and in.
Man, it's been a long inning. He's grinding through it. Look, he's got an open base, and any other time I'd say maybe pitch around him, but you can clearly see this inning's taking its toll on him right now.
The 3-1 now to Albert. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Bounced softly in front of the plate. And a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Astros 4 and the White Sox nothing. Into the box now, Jeffrey Brisbois. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Connor Gillespie. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Now the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Popped high in the air. Number 3 is there, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, number 15.
Stepping in, number 15. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's set, and the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 1-0 pitch on the way. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. And he's going to get there after a long run as he gloves it for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Todd Frazier.
Here's Todd Frazier now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Now a throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a third strike.
The 0-2 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Lee moves over. And that's the third out. White Sox leave one. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. So here's Joe Mauer. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Catcher, Joe Mauer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. So it's a solo shot off the bat of Joe Mauer. 24 home runs for him on the season, as the Astros will open up a 5-0 lead.
Yeah, this guy continues to impress with his bat. He's playing the most demanding position in the game, the position that takes the most out of you mentally and physically, and he's putting up these kind of offensive numbers. Catchers like that are like unicorns. Super rare.
Now batting.
Into the box, number 30. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The windup and the 0-1. Line towards center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Standing in now, Michael Lee. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. 5 runs, 8 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
And this is fouled back and out of play. 1-2. Here it comes. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Under it is Zobrist. 2 away now.
Up next for the Astros, center fielder Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
Hey, pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
And Trout has himself a base hit. He was able to keyhole a strike on 2-0 to keep the inning alive. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. One more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Astros 5 and the White Sox nothing. Digging in to try it again, David Peralta. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. First pitch on its way. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Grounded back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And a good throw gets him one gone.
The second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And he takes a cold strike 1. One now to Zobrist. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. Number 3 takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The shortstop, number 10, Alexi Ramirez.
Striding in, Alexi Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Bud Norris is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Bud Norris.
Digging in once again, Gary Cox. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Gary Cox.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And the pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Towards second. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now batting, shortstop, David Lee.
In now, David Lee, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Cox rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Into the box now, number 3. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. One-zero count. Here it is. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Altuve.
Norris over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. There he goes. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
No one out with a runner at second. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. And the throw by Ramirez is in time, and there's one away.
Now batting, first baseman, Albert Pujols.
Here's Albert now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First delivery to him on the way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. Digging in and looking for more, Joe Mauer. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. At first is Pujols, the pitch, and a high strike there. 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 1-2 home to Mauer. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
Stepping in now, number 30. He grounds it sharply to third. Zobrist on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. The show is back on the south side after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 52. They'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on in the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Digging in, Kirk Neuenhuis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Broken bat as this is hit on the ground to second. One there on to Pujols, and it's a double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Into the box, Jeffrey Brisbois.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
The windup and the 0-1. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is a foul ball.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. But there to get his big glove on it is Pujols, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. Still 8-0. Striding in once again, Michael Lee. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Now a ball hit hard toward first. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Mike Trout.
Mike Trout will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1.
Outside.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Neuenhuis is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Gary Cox.
Digging in and looking for more, Gary Cox, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Peralta going back on it. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here to left. 24 home runs for him on the season as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Standing in now, David Lee, as he'll take a look at ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Astros 9 and the White Sox nothing. Here's Connor Gillespie, and at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now the first pitch of the inning is a fly ball out to straightaway left. Cox is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
The batter, number 15.
Ready for another chance. Number 15. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit up. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
In the dirt, did he go around? Yes, he did. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Todd.
Ready once again, Todd Frazier. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
We're really watching a great performance. This is a good hitting team. He's got 2 outs already in the 6th inning. We're 1 out away from watching him get through the 6th with all zeros on the board.
Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Back here on the south side of Chicago. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Ready for another shot now. Number 3. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Look out. 2-0 now.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner. Ramirez with the slide. The throw to first. It's late. He's safe. If that was anybody else running down the line, he'd have had him.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Norris over to first, and he's back easily. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is fouled back and out of play. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. From the stretch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Here's Albert now.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
One strike to Pujols. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. There's a 2-seam fastball that's fought off foul off to the right. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And another foul ball.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Another one sent foul. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. 3-2 now.
Now this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at bat. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Mauer. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike two.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Swing and a little blooper to center, and that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores, and the second run will score as well.
Well, Matt, he's homered in this game, drives in a run right there. This is his 3rd RBI of the ball game. He's doing his part.
30.
Digging in to try it again. Number 30. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Lead at second by Pujols. Now the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double digits, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, ain't my fault.
Line drive to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. Throw won't get him.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
So striding in, Michael Lee. First pitch on its way. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Stretch time here on the south side of Chicago. Astros lead this one 11-0. Stepping up to the plate, David Peralta. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Peralta.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. One and 2. Here it comes. Soft liner towards center, and this inning starts with a solid base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
2 strikes on him, and he flips one out in the center field. You couldn't have thrown that any better.
Sobres.
Here's Ben Zobrist now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
1-1 now to Zobrist. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cox racing back. He's there and records the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
the shortstop, number 10, Alexi Ramirez.
Here's the shortstop, Alexi Ramirez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
The 1-0 delivery. Not close. It's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Runners on first with 1 down. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great disciplined hitting.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. Altuve for 1. And nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play for the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They practice plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
So stepping in, number 52. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. And that misses. 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, and he goes and chops this one out towards second, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. A man left for the White Sox. They trail in this one 11-0. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. Into the windup and the pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. And Trout has himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
He picks up his 4th hit, and I'm telling you, what a ridiculous day. You look at that box score tomorrow.
Now
he's going to have 4 hits, and 2 of them are home runs.
Cox.
Into the box now, Gary Cox.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Outside for a ball, 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a liner, but this is going to get foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back, the right fielder, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Runner around second now, headed for third. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Into the box, David Lee. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
And that misses, ball 1.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now. Number 3 waits on deck. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Here it is on 3-1, and this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
Now batting, number 3.
Ready now, number 3. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as well.
Great job of hitting. So many people think you get a first pitch fastball, you have to pull it. No, a great swing is hitting the ball back up the middle.
Altuve.
Digging in once again, Jose Altuve. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch on its way. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1.
The first baseman, number 6, Albert Pujols.
At the plate, Albert Pujols. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen, As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or two after this one.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw over to third here, and they get the force for the second out. And a little surprising, perhaps, that he wouldn't try for 2 there, but instead he is able to at least cut down the lead runner at third. Now at the plate, Joe Mauer. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch fastball runs a bit too high. It's ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And this one misses again to Mauer. 2-0 now.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Peralta. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Astros was on top, 13-0. Settling in now, Kirk Neuenhuis. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's gone about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
Here comes the 0-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Hey, it's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Stepping in now, Jeffrey Brisbois. And he lays off there, 1-0. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
It looks like fatigue's not going to be a factor for him. He's still popping the glove in the high 90s, and we're late in the game right now, Matt.
1-1. Here it comes. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now here's the pitch. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Connor.
Here's Connor Gillespie. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. 2 out, nobody on. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Into the box, number 15, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Line towards center field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We return to Chicago after this. David Robertson
comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Number 30.
Number 30 stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0 delivery. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Two 2-0 count and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Number 15 is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Now at the plate, Michael Lee. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Number 15 is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
Center fielder, Mike Trout.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Trout. Great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And, oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
Wow. I love to watch a guy who's not afraid to move a hitter's feet. You work inside like that, and all of a sudden guys aren't likely to dive out over the plate.
That misses 2-0.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Here it comes, 2-0. And that one right down Main Street. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Smoke toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a single. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Standing in now, Gary Cox, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, this inning was looking routine, and then with 1 base hit and a wild pitch later, things are looking a lot different. Now a base hit scores a run, got to reset on the mound and make some good pitches here.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. David Lee would be next. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
In now, David Lee. Bouncer down the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Trout with his lead at second. The pitch. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros, but they hold a commanding 13-0 lead. Here's Todd Frazier now. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And that one stayed up a little high. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
2 strikes.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Stepping in now, David Peralta. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a shot back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Woo, that ball was close right there. Whizzed right by his ear. Matt, they always say chuck and duck. Well, that's an example of it right there.
Go, Brad.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 delivery. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Ready with the 2-0. 2-0 is a fastball, not close. He's behind 3-0 now. And that's over. 3-1. And that misses ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Here's the shortstop, Alexi Ramirez. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
Well, when you're facing good hitters, you got to mix it up. Most people say pitch off the fastball. Clearly right here, that first pitch changeup for a strike has now set up everything else. He's pitching off the changeup.
1st and 2nd now, 1 man out. In the dirt here, goes to 3rd with it, and he's going to make it up to 3rd here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild, and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Second and 3rd here, 1 man out. in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. In there at the letters 0-1. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And this is low, but nice footwork back there by Mauer as he hangs on. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit, and not in time as the run scores. And he is out at the plate, trying to get a little too greedy when he didn't need to be, and this ball game is over.
Well, he was gunning for a complete game shutout, but it just wasn't in the cards here. But anytime you can go 9 innings and give up only 1 single run, you've done pretty good for yourself and your team.
13-1 is the final lopsided score. The Astros with a division best 102nd team win. Luis Rodriguez earns the win, his second, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Jeff Samardzija was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 45 minutes. A reminder that extra CTA Red Line trains will be available at the Sox 35th Street Station, and that Pace Go-Go Sox Express buses are available outside of Guaranteed Rate Field.